What's happening, guys? Today I'm going to show you my top 5 click track exercises that will really help you improve your time. Let's get started. So what's up, guys? Thank you for joining me. It's a good day. We're going to learn some drums. And today we're going to work on our time. Now, we all know, or we should know, that it's really important to work on your time, to have better fundamental time, to help you make the music feel better, to play in the studio better, to just sound better. The thing is, it's very common to be told to work on your time and then just put on a metronome and not really know how to get the most benefit out of it, and more importantly, why you would do a certain type of click track exercise. So today I'm going to show you my 5 favorites, but I'd love to hear what you guys love to work on with your metronome, whether it's a metronome or maybe you've got a drum machine, maybe you're using GarageBand or something like that. So leave a comment below telling me your favorite click track exercise. So when I'm practicing, I actually use the Boss DB90. I'm a huge Chris Coleman fan, and he used this, so I found one on eBay because you can't really buy them anymore. And I love it. I love how you can mix in the subdivisions. I love that it's got who I call Sally Metronome in there. She's really annoying, but kind of fun. To make things easy for you and so that you can launch straight in, I'm going to demonstrate all of these using my favorite phone app, which is Frozen Apes Tempo. Now I'm using the paid version, but to be honest, there's no real difference between the free version and the paid version, other than you can just get some extra time signatures, which we don't need today. So what I'll do is I'll show you exactly how I set up each of these things, why they're important, what they're working on, because it's really important to know why you're doing an exercise, and then I'll demo it with me on the kit. Let's go. So when you open up the app, it's going to look a lot like this. We're at 120, that's your standard amount, and then we're going to have an accent pattern of the one being accented and the rest of the notes not being accented, so it sounds like this. Which is fine, that's cool. A quarter note click is like target practice, so you don't really want to use that. So first things first, my number one, we're going to do a subdivided click. To do that, we want to click on each of these non-accenting notes here, give them twice, and they all become accents. Then we click on this bottom corner here, click on the 16th notes. Now I'm going to take it down to 70, because that's what I'm doing in the demo. So why do you want to play with the 16th note click? Well, it means that you can lock in all of the subdivisions. Make sure everything's really accurate. It means you can improvise a little bit freer. I particularly like using this when I'm doing new rudiments, new ideas, patterns that I'm just not comfortable with just yet. Once I've done that, then I can move away from a 16th note click. It's almost like having 4 stabilizers on your bike. There's very little you can do that can go wrong with that. Number 2. So this one, we're going to do a click on beats 2 and 4. So in order to do that, first we come out of here, we want to choose quarter notes, go back. Then we're going to click this one, number 1, twice, and number 3 twice. And we're going to have a click track on beat 2 and 4. This is you starting to lock in your backbeat. Your backbeat is 2 and 4. If you can play, you can basically mask the click so easily. So if you can make the click disappear, it means you're super in time. Now, number 3 is a variation on what we just did, and we're going to feel every single click as an upbeat 8th note instead of a downbeat quarter note. So how do we do that? Well, firstly, let's put in all those notes again. Oops. Looks like that. Now, if we press play, we're just going to naturally gravitate towards the quarter note, sounding like this. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, best way to do this is to start to count ands. And then put in the and of, or the 1, the big number in and around it, like this. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. So why would we practice this? Well, what this does is this allows us to feel the subdivisions stronger within the beat. So we can be playing a groove and feel the and, feel with the next one that we're going to do, which is the E, and then that'll help us strengthen exactly knowing where those subdivisions are. So when we play a fill, we're not going to speed up or slow down. Number 4, the really hard one, is to feel this click on the E. So now to get started, we'll leave it just as we are. We press play, and we start to count the E's. E, 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 E and a 1, E and a 2, E and a 3, E and a 4, E and a 1, E and a 2, E and a 3, E and a 4, E and a 1, E and a 2, E and a 3, E and a 4, E and a 1. And that's really hard to count, let alone play, but once you get used to it, you will really start to notice a difference in feeling exactly where those 16th notes are. Now finally, number 5, the one that I'm working on right now, is to play a click track, or a click, but only on the first beat of every bar. So what we do is we get rid of these beats 2, beats 3, and beats 4, press play. I can't count along with this is too hard. Now why do we work on this one? Well, this forces us to be more aware of speeding up and slowing down over a bar. And therefore, when we actually play in a band, we're less likely to speed up and slow down in our fills, or if we're soloing, or if we get into an energetic section. If you dug that lesson, please hit subscribe, give me a thumbs up because it really does help, and I will see you next time.